Hello and welcome to a video. In this video, we'll show you how to create accordions, or you may call them sliders as well, or slides, some people call them. But how to use accordions or create accordions in Joomla, and specifically using Astroid. The Astroid is built on Bootstrap 4, which means if you're trying to use a plugin that is not compatible with Bootstrap 4, or that uses the default version of Bootstrap 4, which is Bootstrap 2, those accordions will not work in Joomla. So most plugins do, hence the reason we're putting this video together. Using the default HTML code, which can be a little confusing, but at the same time works really well because you get complete control over every element. You can style these as you want and kind of do everything as you like. We'll post the link of this page in the description of this video, but this is what we're trying to accomplish here. And you can see this has all of other documentation as well. If you do JavaScript, you could do all of this on other actions as well. But really, all you have to do is copy paste this HTML, which I will do, and go to the toggle editor, paste it here, toggle it back, save, and refresh, and you can see you have your items here. And that's as simple as it gets. Now you can go back to the editing window and change these titles. So this would be accordion. Let's call this about. We'll call this one services. This one we'll call contact. And we'll say contact information goes here. Info goes here. And in this one we'll say services will be listed here. Again, you're doing it all in HTML, so kind of tricky, but if you know HTML, should be easy. Display it here. Okay, perfect. And then we'll also add another accordion to this. Okay, so there's about, services, contact. Works great. Now let's say we want to add one or reorder these. The way these work is, which is really simple, is I'll just copy paste this HTML into an HTML editor. So we'll look at it here, and the way this works is it's really, so there's accordion and there's these cards, and each card has a heading which has a button, and then the content. And the button, the button has the target, so you can see the collapse to. This is what the would open. So clicking on services would open this, clicking on about would open this one, clicking on contact would open this one. And that's really all it is. So let's say we want to create a fourth one, but we want it to be between services and contact. So we'll call it portfolio, and we'll say portfolio goes here. By the way, I'm using Notepad++ for those of you who don't know. And what we have to do here is really just make sure, give it a unique class. So heading 3 would be changed to heading 4, and it doesn't have to be in order. You can name them whatever you like as long as they're unique. And now this is the important part where I have to link this ID to this ID here. So this has to be unique. And with that in play, let's copy paste this, take it back to our, not the right screen. There you go, the screen. Save it, refresh, and there we have our fourth tab. And that's how you get nice looking tabs in Astroid and Joomla. Again, it's all HTML, but it at least gets lets you get tabs by default, and then you can play with them. You can even load modules in there. So let's try loading a module in here if we can. So we go here, modules, and let's say we have the following modules. Over here we'll just say we want a module, and we'll just say we'll call footer position here. So in the contact now we should have some weird stuff, and there you go. So we have the footer, whatever is published to the footer position is being called here. And again, you can, these are totally flexible on what content you want to display them, but initially to get you up to speed, you can have these simple accordions. We'll have the link to this page in the description, and hope this was clear and not as quick as I think it was. Thanks for watching.